one-two punch. Okay, we had the pandemic, inflation, and it's impacted so many lives. But we're here this day to let's replace some of the fear with hope, and I've got just the people to do that. All right, let's welcome in Commissioner Ken Hodder, National Commander of the Salvation Army, and Ben and Erin Napier, the host of HGTV's, of course, the hit show Hometown. Welcome to First Coast Living, and I'm going to start with this. How can we give back so that every family can have that sense of hope once again? Can you tell us why it's so important that giving's important, not just for the holidays, but throughout the year?
Giving is particularly important right now because the Salvation Army recognizes that almost 2/3 of all Americans are living from paycheck to paycheck. People are having to make choices between putting food on the table or Christmas presents under the tree, between paying their light bill or putting fuel in the car. These are difficult choices to make, and the Salvation Army, together with neighbors in the Jacksonville community, are going to be able to do something about those particular needs in that community, because all donations will always stay local.
And how has the Salvation Army actually adapted to the needs of the community? Of course, we've had the rising inflation, lingering effects of the pandemic. Can you talk about that?
Sure, glad to do so. Majors Biggers have been working very hard in the area in order to meet human need. Over the past year, for example, they're providing toys to more than 2,000 children. They've served more than 500,000 meals, and there has been a 25% increase in the number of people served. Again, some people who have given to the Salvation Army in the past are actually coming to us for assistance. So the Salvation Army is going to adapt to all of those needs and meet as many needs as we possibly can, together with the support of people in the community.
Wonderful. That's right. We're going to spread the Christmas cheer throughout the year. I love it. So how have you seen the Salvation Army meet the local needs?
For Erin and I, this is the big kicker, is the local needs that are served. I mean, those numbers that Commissioner Hodder was just talking about, 2,000 children with toys, but for us, we've been able to see the need and help here at our shelter here in Laurel. But actually in the Jacksonville area, Erin and I, for the last 2 decades, have spent a lot of time visiting Jacksonville and St. Augustine. It's one of our favorite places in America. And in college, I don't even know if she remembers this, but we went to the Salvation Army thrift store.
We did.
And I bought clothes there because in college,
you couldn't afford anything else.
While I didn't need a shelter or meals that was provided by school and by family, I did have to have clothes on my back, and I would make do with clothes that I found at the shelter.
I completely forgot about that.
At the thrift store.
Where all your clothes came from.
So,
it's true. But yeah, and then here locally, we've just been amazed at how many meals and nights of shelter our local campus has provided for people in need. And it's something, it was really eye-opening for us, because I had no idea that we had so many people in need here in Laurel. I can't imagine. Jacksonville has become so huge, it's almost like driving through Atlanta. So I can imagine the need in Jacksonville is enormous. I hope that people hear this, and if you have anything else that you can give, please help the Salvation Army, because they do so much good. They're doing the most good.
Yeah, Ben and Erin, thank you so much for helping our wonderful community. Yes, it is growing very fast, and there is a bigger need than most folks realize. So how can people get involved to support their local Salvation Army?
The best way to do so is to go to salvationarmyusa.org, where you can get a complete list of local volunteer and giving opportunities. You can call 1-800-SAL-ARMY. You can give at the Red Kettle when you see one, where we accept Google Pay and Apple Pay, Venmo, PayPal. Or you can even say to your Alexa device, "Alexa, make a donation to the Salvation Army."
Sounds wonderful. Thank you all so much. And of course, you can head to much more on this on our website to help, and that's firstcoastliving.net.